ladies, let's get into part 2 of Talk Like a Queen. We are going to still continue with communication, but now we're going to talk about expectation from communication. In part 1, we spoke about holding things back and not having to do this verbal diarrhea all the time. But now today we're going to talk about our expectations or the desired results that we want and how we communicate in order to get those desired results. So there's a challenge in this department because women still in 2024 expect men to read our minds. They cannot. They're very simplistic in the way they operate. That is not something to talk down on. It's just a different way of operating. Yes, we have like 15 to 20 post-its in our brains and we can fire them off at will or simultaneously. Men do not operate that way. So you need to communicate in a way that they understand in order for you to get the desired results that you want. So let's use a great example of the grocery list or grocery shopping. For whatever reason, this has always still been a conflict, but the simplest way to really resolve this situation is to help your partner out. Like I said, men are very simplistic in the way that they operate and think. So if you tell them you want a box of eggs, they're going to go out and get that box of eggs. And then when they bring back the box of eggs, you're upset because it's not the right brand of eggs, whatever that means. But I digress. There are different companies who sell eggs. So you get upset and throw this whole temper tantrum and I'll do it myself then type of attitude. But he did exactly what you asked him to do, which is he got you the eggs. So if you wanted a particular brand of eggs, then you should let him know, hey, babe, can you get company name here, brand of eggs? Better yet, you can even give him a screenshot of what it is that you're looking for. Because you know what can happen is that he goes there, he's looking for this desired item, and it's out of stock, it's not on the shelf, what have you. And so now it's like, what do I do now? So if you give him a picture and he doesn't see it there at all, or maybe it's out of stock, now he has the initiative to call you or text you and say, hey, you know, they don't have this particular brand, but they have this and this. Which one do you want? Or do I bring nothing at all? That is the kind of clear and concise communication that can help both parties. So he went and looked for exactly what it is that you asked of him, but it wasn't available. So now there's the, what do I do next? Instead of just blurting out random whatevers and being upset with what he brings back to you. Now, this affects a guy really bad because at the same time, and I hope I'm not over exaggerating the really bad, it's just the fact that like, ooh, I screwed up. So now what? You don't want to give him that feeling when it's unwarranted. So be clear about what it is that you want. And then the flip side of that, or the other side to that, is if you aren't clear on what it is that you want, do not ask him for anything. Get clear first, then ask. There's nothing more annoying to a dude when we are not clear. And I'm laughing because I think of the times that I wasn't clear on things that I wanted and I got flustered and upset. But really, at the end of the day, it was my fault for not being clear. And, you know, a lot of women have a hard time accepting correction, too, because of this idea that we mature faster, we can, handle complex situation, complex ideas, all of this stuff. So there's a slight arrogance that goes with that. And I'll be the one to say it. If no one wants to say it, that's fine. But at the end of the day, the point is for us to get to a happy medium. And we don't get there by throwing temper tantrums or calling them out of their name or telling them that, they never do anything right. Like, again, when we do these things, I don't know how we expect to still exist in a happy and harmonious relationship. Never mind be intimate with them. So that is my, little 2 cents on being clear and concise. There's nothing more to expand on. If you're not clear on something, get clear. And once you get clear, then bring it to your man. And if you are clear on what it is that you want, say exactly in the most simplistic way what it is that you want. Trust me, when you do this, you get exactly what you ask for. All right, part 3 coming up soon. Peace.